What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Let me see.
And now he's in California. Oh, Ed was just out. He just died.
Sodi died probably 3-4 years ago, right?
This Sodi that just died, every night.
Matt Heine.
They keep Edgar's in the house. Hey, yo, what the f did you do to your hair, bro? It's like it's not as bushy.
And then you little bunny.
And then you screwed your hairline up, bro. Something in the I'm missing
about your hair live.
I got calibrated.
No, okay, something going on. I'm like, see, that's why you got to keep the bushy, because the shadow when you got it like this.
That's that good hair.
Yeah, he like looks younger now.
He is young. He's like 20.
You don't look as grimy and as like you was still the fucking lemon heads.
Well, you 21 now? 20 is crazy. Underage. Office full of underagers.
Good crew. No, anyway. You got hyenas. They hungry.
Hyena.
They keep up with what's going on.
Hello, baby Cuban Rob. How you living? Bro, this
angry bear.
He's an angry bear?
Angry bear. Yeah. Oh my God. I've been having it. Hey, listen.
Okay, should we do boy free Aunt Hefe?
No, listen.
Ad as hell for certain things that have been said about a boy free Aunt Hefe?
No, listen. That's all cool, freedom and all that. But when I'm
up in a stink, mad as hell for certain things that have been said about a boy free Aunt Hefe.
No, listen. That's all cool, freedom and all that. But when I'm looking at you, the only one care.
Now, we are back. We are back. We are back. Chat, I hope that y'all are in here with us. I hope that y'all enjoying the content. We finna get right into it on this beautiful Sunday. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Let's jump right into this good content, man, as Wack100 and ADAM22 break down this situation with young Aunt Hefe. Let's get into it. Let's go.
For real, because you was like, hey, I got to see what it is first. All this, right?
Listen, the fans on my ass for having an open mind about whether he's a killer or not.
Bro, listen to me, bro. It's just simple. These guys, you got a little gangbang show.
Yeah, okay.
They are all advocates of being members outside in the hood, right? And you know, being real ones.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Every now and then, Cuban Rob will sneak his ass over there to my neighborhood
and catch a body,
and I'll hear about it.
Okay.
Catch a yachty is crazy.
He know he got about 19 minutes before I'm calling.
Okay.
Bro, what are you doing? The thing about it is this: you get to a certain age when you have done it all. See, when you've done it, you don't have the appetite to keep doing it.
Okay. But Ant was 35. He was still in the streets.
Because I think from what people telling me and his homies is calling it, I know it's his homies because they call it everybody, right? And you know what come with it. You get a little buzz going on. You know, whether some YouTube fame, even though it be local, it seems big, you start to get hated. You know how that shit work. Brick got him. You know how it work, right?
Okay.
I don't think that any of young Ant's homies are actually calling into Wack. I think that Wack might be capping just a little bit, but let's see what it's
So my thing is this: when you outside and you involved in certain things,
can you move the monitor so that we can see it?
Whatever comes with that, you have to accept that.
Right.
Period, bro.
Are you defending why he had to do a DP that ended up in a death, or are you like?
I think what it is, bro, is this is probably going to be, I don't want to say the first, but probably the first one that's publicized that led to a death.
Have you heard of a DP that ended up in a death before?
Not personally, no. But I've seen some.
I've never heard of that. Any of the gang members in the chat, have you guys ever heard of any DPs leaving somebody's unalive?
DPs were motherfuckers in the hospital a week, 2 weeks, you know, fucked up, jaws broke. I seen dudes' eyeballs knocked out, all that type of stuff, right? But what I'm saying is,
how could you want to continue to be friends with these people after they do that to you?
Is when it comes down to it, bro, and this is the life you're living, right?
Yeah.
you have to stand with that. Now, what I'm confused about is Ant has told me and told the world. Because remember, he was just talking about the dude that snitched on him that died.
Right.
Remember the little Sody dude or some shit?
That wasn't Little Sody. I don't know why you keep saying that, bro. That was not Little Sody. I'm not gonna say the name of who the dude was, but that was definitely not Little Sody. Like, I don't know why you keep trying to put that on that man.
Shit, right?
Okay.
And his homies was like, follow me. Hey, homie, why you didn't say none of this when he was alive?
Okay.
So he got a section of his neighborhood that's a little disgruntled with him about that. This is recent shit.
Do you think that it's partially because of the no jumper thing, partially because his channel was kind of cracking?
You know what it is whoever Little Sody was a rider, but he just, from what Aunt Hefe said, told. Now the whole time he was out, Aunt Hefe never said nothing. But when he died, just a month.
And I just want to just continue to reiterate, that's Wack getting the name wrong with being Lil Sody. I'm not going to say who the name is because it's not my business, my place to say, but it is not Lil Sody. And I don't know why Wack continues to push that narrative, but like the chat says, this nigga here.
To be fair, wasn't Aunt Hefe still in prison?
No,
when he
Aunt was just out. He just died.
Sody died probably 3-4 years ago.
No, this Sody that just died, that just passed away, Aunt just ran the content.
Is it a different Sody?
I guess so, because I don't know him, and they was like on him like, yo, bro, why you speaking on this? So my thing about it is, he like anybody else that got some shit going on. Half your neighborhood gonna f with you, the ones you were gonna love you, the other ones gonna hate you.
Mm-hmm.
If you know you've been a victim of being told on by this community that you're outside in,
right,
being a loyal member, why would you think that you could do anything, talk about anything with these people? He got some brothers that I know, they say they pretty solid. I get that. That's your DNA. But bro, at this point in time, I just think, and I seen Ant on a few video clips in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching him. You're not going to catch Wack in them situations.
Okay.
Because maybe I've been living long enough to know what's going to come from that. See, his cameras everywhere.
But you have made a significant amount of money. You live out the way. If Aunt Hefe got to the point where he was living in freaking Calabasas or something, then he probably wouldn't be pulling up to the weed shop. Like
Adam,
that, you know?
How do you think I got to where I was at? I first had to remove myself from that.
Okay.
All the way. I remember living in a duplex. My mother-in-law in one, me and my kids in another.
You're saying that as soon as Aunt Hefe started getting...
Isn't it crazy how Wack threw away the woman who he lived in the duplex with for R&B? That's incredible that Kim took this man from a duplex to live in life, and he threw it away from R&B, but that's a different story for them.
And any money he should have got out of there.
Gone. When Game first got his first little money, he couldn't move to a house, but he went over there to Wilshire and got him a little penthouse, and then eventually went to Glendale, and now he's in Calabasas. Like, so what I'm saying is, and you only do this type of shit, you run back to it when you didn't get a chance to enjoy it back when you should have.
Well, he was locked up for 8 years. So from, I don't know exactly what age, but he might have done like 25 to 33 or
something like that.
A couple years ago. Yeah.
So now he gets a little something because what his homies say, he wasn't a joint over there. He really, he was over there, but that wasn't what that was. Okay, cool. So now he gets it.
But this is where Wack's story about young Ant kind of conflates with itself. And I know that Wack a lot of times contradicts himself, but he was just saying yesterday in his live video, that young Aunt Hefe ordered the dudes to DP the guy. Even went so far as to say that young Aunt Hefe was involved in the robbery because he ordered old boy to go into the victim's car and take a bag that allegedly had some cash in it that was presumed to be the guy's rent money. Now you're saying he's not a joint like that over there. Them guys saying he wasn't a joint like that over there. It's kind of like a wobbly way of looking at the situation. He kind of just, ping pongs back and forth. 1 minute he's seemingly trying to make it seem like he's this gang overlord. The next minute he's making it seem like he's a non-factor. It's kind of hard to keep up with.
No, you just been told on. You got the paperwork, but your homies told on you. Bro, you supposed to start making your way the other way. Now, to all the people, they're right. Were they wrong in something? I do be in the community. I was outside today. I sent you a picture. I was outside. Right?
In your backyard.
I was in my back.
Right.
See, I think I got more amenities in my backyard than the hood part. I really do.
I like how you could turn Aunt Hefe catching a murder charge to somehow bragging about your backyard.
No, I'm just saying, you're not going to catch me, bro. I know what comes with hanging in the hood. When I was trying to get a rep, when I had something to prove.
Okay, we know. Aunt should not have been hanging on the block. Where?
So why people?
Damn, thank you, Adam. Goodness gracious.
Crying about it.
But, okay,
so why are they crying about it?
I have a question. This is an important question.
What's up?
When did you find out about this unaliving at the same time that we all did when it came out in the news? Or did you know about it in advance?
No, I found out about it after the taco stand shit.
Okay.
Right? I heard Remo hint about it. I put in a couple calls.
Because we actually found it live on the podcast.
I put in a couple calls.
Adam did not actually find out live on the podcast. TMZ had actually reached out to Adam for a statement prior to the text messages to come out, and TMZ has already put out said statement, so that happened. But all right.
And they was like, 4 people got arrested. 1 dude got a DA reject because he did. Listen to me. 1 got a DA reject because he's not on camera. 1 dude got to the holding tank and tried to commit suicide.
Wait, they could have a DA reject like instantly?
Yeah,
like he
instantly.
got locked up for it
instantly,
and then somehow they immediately decided
DA reject
not on camera.
They probably wanted to pull him in and see if they're gonna tell him something.
Oh, okay.
Right? I remember Q got picked up one day, DA reject next day, right? So they want to see if we're gonna tell him something. So the fact that 1 dude got DA rejected, right? And the fact that they raised his bond, double his bond, plus 50, right? Lets me know.
What does let you know, Wack?
Lets me know
what is
that
Wack?
Your homies and his people over there, and every neighborhood got them. Rats and informants. We found about Spody. We didn't know Spody had been informant 10 years. We had no idea. And this is one of our general homies.
Oh.
Generals. We didn't find out he was on the stand. We like, what he got to do with this? They
His
said
name's Sporty?
Spody, right?
Not a Spody face.
No, not Spody. It's Spokes, right? They said he's been a confidential, reliable source for the Pacoima Paru blood gang since 1987. So what he has to say is credible. Got our homie 40 years. It's real shit, right? So the fact that this is where he's frequent and this is where you going and this is what you around, you got to stand on it. They labeling him as the mastermind. That's why they doubled his bond. Now they got a now they got
and it's crazy that Wack knew all this prior to TMZ and anybody else getting this information. This is very specific information, a very detailed amount of information to have before anybody else. It's pretty amazing, but okay.
Motive.
What's the motive?
The motive is the dude that got unalive was on Megan's Law for a sex offense.
The guy who got killed.
The guy that got killed was on Megan's Law.
Had a 2019.
Now, people are going to say, well, how you know that's him? This how you know. This how Megan's Law know. We have his Megan's Law prior to. Whenever, you can Google this, ChatGPT, whenever you're killed, once it's submitted, they delete you off Megan's Law.
Okay, let's see. Let's ChatGPT it. Are you familiar with Megan's Law for people who have crimes of suggestive nature against women or children or something like that?
Yeah, I am. Megan's Law is a set of laws that require law enforcement to make information about registered sex offenders available to the public. The specifics vary by state, but generally it means people can access information about offenders in their area, especially if the offenses involve children or sexual violence. It's named after a young girl, Megan Conca.
All right, so I have a question. In the state of California, if somebody's deceased, does their name get taken off of the Megan's Law public registry?
Yes. In California, when someone who is on the registry dies, their information is removed. The law is intended to keep the public informed about living registered offenders. So once a person is confirmed deceased, they no longer appear.
Interesting. Let's see one.
Only able live bodies could be on Megan's Law. Now, if you go try to pull the same dude up, we got his whole rap sheet. We got when he caught the sex offense, we crosses over to his Megan's Law, all that. But now if you go pull that up now, Megan's Law, he's gone. So now what they're going to say, a gang expert's going to say, this is something that they would DP you or put you off the gang for.
Right.
That's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
Now it's hypocritical because it's a bunch of dudes running around.
Yes, son. What's up? Okay, good morning, Papa. How you guys doing? Everybody's okay?
Yes.
All right, you guys having fun at grandma's house?
Yes.
Okay, call your brother so you can play. She's waiting for you guys to call.
Okay.
All right, love you. Love you too, Pop.
All right, see you later.
Okay, bye. Kids at their grandma's house.
LA right now, Omega's Law.
But it's also kind of odd because why would they be doing this 7 years after he caught this alleged rape charge?
I'm going to tell you why. All he got to do is piss the wrong person off.
Yeah.
And then now they want to politic.
Maybe they could have not known. Seems kind of
They know.
right?
They ain't no way they don't know.
Right,
Nigga,
he probably did time.
motherfucker, no, but if you piss the wrong person off and he decides to want to push the issue on it, like it's people right now that I know shit about in my neighborhood. And
it's crazy because it's like, how does Wack know this? Like, how does Wack know the intricacies of what's going on within the politics of the A-Tray gangsters? How are you so aware of this? And again, mind you, he said that he had all this information before the police or anything like that. So I'm just wondering, like, how is he so like in the know, in the loop?
went and like started like, hey, what's happening with this? Then they're paying some attention.
Right. Also, like,
We got one now amongst us.
he could have done. Shut the fuck up.
It's a fact.
We're gonna talk about that. No, but he could have like done something similar, like a new thing. He could have done something to someone, not necessarily like a whole full blown.
What they're gonna do, they're gonna use that. Let's say he disrespected somebody else. They're gonna say, "Cuz he on Megan's Law anyway."
Yeah.
On top of that, they're gonna start trumping it up.
I mean,
So
they DP'd Crip Mac for like 8-year-old Facebook posts or something.
This is
like
what I'm
that.
telling
Maybe
you.
older.
And guess what? This is gonna spook a lot of people, right?
Is there a time limit on when you could DP somebody for being, on that list, for having that type of charge against them? Is there like is there a limit? Is there an expiration date, or is it just whenever it comes up? And then like if it hasn't come up in years, and then like somebody gets mad at you, and then it comes up, like how does that work? You feel me? Because it seems like this should have already been taken care of.
Because a DP and a put off and a put on are total different things.
in terms of intensity.
Yeah, because when you putting somebody on, you just trying to see if they got the heart to fight back.
Right.
When you DPing them, you punishing them, but you're not trying to hurt. They drop, you don't stomp them out.
Still somebody you're gonna see the next day.
right.
Not knocking their veneers out their mouth.
The liquor store,
A put off, you're trying to hurt this individual.
Right.
You want them to feel the pain.
Mhm.
Now, I'm gonna be real. I think when we see the video, I don't think Aunt Hefe is dumb enough to be in the video actually doing the dirty deed.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we have seen the paperwork, and young Aunt Hefe is allegedly, according to the paperwork on the video, putting his feet on that man once he is on the ground.
So when they doubled his bond and said, you were the mastermind, Cuban, how many motherfuckers from our neighborhood could talk to me? It's only 2-3 homies that can talk to me. You know why? Because them other niggas ain't gonna tell the people Wack came up with it. Did you talk to me? I'm not talking directly to none of them dudes. Period. So somebody over there had to say, Ant called the shot. Ant picked who was gonna do the DP. Somehow, some way, somebody over there is implementing. I don't think Ant is dumb enough. I don't think so.
Wait, when you say that there's a video, do you mean like an iPhone video, or do you mean like a surveillance camera video that you?
Yeah, this situation right here is gonna get tricky, icky, Mickey, Vicky, and Sticky. Chat, y'all stay and kick with me for this good old Sunday morning, man. We gonna rock out. For those of y'all watching at home, you already know the deal, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Chat, we are about to dive deep, deep, deep into this situation right here. But the trajectory of this case is going to go fast because you have people like Wack 100, you know what I'm saying that he's been getting, told this information. And the people like Wack 100 are getting this information before it's hitting the police and hitting the streets. We already know that it's going to be a whole flu flam afoot. But let's
would have of almost any parking lot.
Adam, it's in the parking lot.
Right.
It's in the parking lot.
I mean, almost an iPhone video, or do you mean like a surveillance camera video that you would have of almost any parking lot?
Adam, it's in the parking lot.
Right.
It's in the parking lot.
I mean, Seems like a pretty foolish idea.
You're in the parking lot. You're in the parking lot, cross the street, the parking lot. And me and you both know somebody probably told, but let's say no cameras on. Mm-hmm. It's in the parking lot.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine what it would take to have a pre-planned beating and to do it in the parking lot. Like, you'd think the first instinct you would have is like, what's the best place that we could go to where there's no cameras?
Bro.
As a potential criminal, that's what I would.
We went in the middle of that street right there. It's about 4 or 5 cameras.
For sure.
Right?
We don't know where they are, but they're there.
They're there.
Yeah.
It's in the parking lot. So, but all this comes.
Now, it is safe to assume that at any time when you're doing anything in a public space, like in a shopping center parking lot, it's safe to assume that you will, be caught on some sort of closed circuit television, whether it be from the business of the businesses in the lot from which you're occupying, across the street cameras, ring cameras. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of different ways to get caught on camera doing nefarious things. So in today's day and age, it's probably not the best thing to do in public is to commit any type of crime, let alone violent crimes.
Doing what?
Allegedly.
Being a real member outside in the community. Mm. And kids, this is why you go to school, you go to the military, trade school. How do you know? Because I was once outside a member in the community. Mm. When I got a dude that's, he can't see, lost his vision, and I got another dude over here he been DP'd twice in the last 6 months, right?
Twice?
Yes, Sportyface been DP since the last Jaleese.
We need
DP,
to work. To work.
When I got these dudes, right, saying, you're not a real member, you ain't outside like us. I don't want to be like you. Mm. Bro, the common man is the man that's found. I don't want to be the common man.
Okay, so when Munchie and them are sitting there saying that they don't think the ant threw a punch, you think that that's logically probably true?
Probably true. I'm just going off of Ant having a brain, and I don't think.
Keep in mind that this is recorded on Tuesday. Since then, we have listened to the Alex Alonso Street TV report. Big shout out to Alex Alonso on Street TV, where he has gotten the police documentation from the Young and Hefe case, and it is shown in the police documentation that allegedly Young and Hefe is seen on camera kicking the man once he is down on the ground after his veneers have been knocked out of his mouth. Right.
I think he gonna go to Pine status. He ain't no Pine. He may not be the top motherfucker, but he ain't no Pine. But the fact that they're labeling him the mastermind, remember, all this shit is A-Tray gangster contained. Mm. The victim, the assailants, the location. The information can only come from there to the police from some more A-Trays, right? So for them to say, ask that, the mastermind, and bro, let's be real. You had a dude try to unalive himself as soon as he got in the holding tank. If dude tried to get rid of himself, he had damn sure tried to save himself. I'm talking about as soon as he got into the holding tank.
But I just don't even understand that logic. Like, well, I mean, I guess you don't
know why you don't
prison,
understand it, bro?
You haven't been sentenced. You don't know what just tell.
Stop.
Tell before you kill yourself. What the?
The fact that he knows his truth. He knows his truth. And you're not going to understand it. 4 extras. I f with you. But bro, I woke up this morning, the video popped up on my goddamn phone. It was like a extremely gangbang video.
Oh yeah. Bitch, I gangbang, bitch.
No, it's another one.
Oh yeah.
Another one just dropped.
I know what you're talking about, which is weird because that video came out a couple months ago, but I feel like I've seen so many people roasting it.
This is the problem I got with 4 extras. You just dropped a kid's cartoon.
You can't even find it. I tried to find it.
I did too. I hit him. I said, bro, where's it at? So I could promote it for you.
Channel.
You just dropped a kid's cartoon, fo. Stay right there. You can't come 3 days later talking about.
Why is Adam barefoot? Why is Adam barefoot in the middle of the pod? This is incredible.
Vernon, I'm gonna be a 40 crip to the day I die. And this. No, you got a kid's cartoon.
But you can do both. You could sell diapers and do DPs.
No, you can.
Sell illegal fireworks. Purchase illegal fireworks.
You can't.
It's all up for grabs. You can do whatever you want.
No, bro, you can't.
Bro, I just seen. Wait, just side note. The other day we went to a fair, right?
This is like the most odd thing ever.
And there's like, it's like Snoop Dogg's doggy kid thing.
He got a dog. He got a cartoon in Africa.
And no, here there's a stage, and a couple of guys come out and they got dog suits on, and then it's Snoop Dogg's voice. To me, I'm pretty sure it was AI, but it's just kid songs, and it's just, hey, you could be great, you could be smart. You know, it's Snoop Dogg's
Dogg
voice.
has a kids cartoon that's network all through Europe and Africa.
It's brilliant because, I mean, God.
Okay, no disrespect to Snoop Dogg, but we're not here for the cartoon.
Forbid.
Oh, especially when you your mid-30s, bro.
Right.
I had this shit figured out at 22.
But
I knew where I needed to go.
So from your perspective, though, and why do you think that they think that Aunt Hefe is the ringleader? Who told you that? Or where are you getting
okay. If somebody reported, right?
You mean like somebody in the hood?
Somebody reported.
Okay.
Josh is the one that does the tax filings, this, that, and this and that. You can factor Wack out. You can factor all them dudes on the No Jumper News. It's a good chance that shit had to come from Adam or somebody internal.
Okay.
Right? Only the people internal are going to have this information to give the law enforcement. Now, this is where it's ugly.
Although there's apparently a video.
This is where it's ugly. The taco situation would have been a lot more easier because it just happened. When it just happened on a quick pickup, it could go either way. But the fact that they had 4 months to investigate.
When they would have had the video almost immediately.
They didn't have 4 months to investigate, 4 months to go consult they confidential informants is working the streets.
Yeah, that does make it a little bit tricky when they consider the amount of time that was in between, the event actually happening and the time of arrest. It seems like some questions were asked and some situations were put together in order to make this, 1-2 step like Sierra hit a program.
They'd have been able to go bump up a few prominent people, catch them with a gun and say, we don't want you. This will get you 10 years. What you know about this? They didn't have 4 months to gather information.
Yeah.
Then you remember the detectives have to take it to the DA. The DA then has to determine if there's enough here to bring charges. This is where you get a DA reject. We ain't got enough on him. I'm not filing on him. And then when they go for the bond, now it's on the judge. Now they're showing the judge, we got this, that, and you ain't gonna see it now, but when he go to that prelim and when he get bond over,
that's when we'll really start to find it.
That's when you're going to, this is where Ant going to start losing weight.
Oh, shit.
Because at this time is when you realize, oh, damn, nigga, not you. What we do know, it has to be a justifiable reason for them to slap him with a 2 from 1 to 2.
Do we know how much the bail is?
Now, nobody has yet come out on any type of paperwork or any type of anything to say or show that they are cooperating against young Aunt Hefe. But it is pretty disheartening when you see your bond go up over $1 million for sure.
Is for the other guys. Because if it was way less, that would be interesting.
Well, I mean, it was 1 for the other dude. The other dude had other cases prior to.
Okay.
He had like 2-3 other cases
open
prior
cases.
to. Yeah, open cases. Right. He was on bond for like 2 other cases already.
Yeah.
But in Ant's situation, bro, I think he did minimum activity. But I think somebody over there in his community, where he's outside, has implemented him and said he called the dog. I don't think we're going to see Ant on the camera doing nothing.
So are we going to see that video soon, you think?
Oh, you for sure we're going to see it.
We won't have to wait for the trial?
It's going to definitely come out. It's going to come out somewhere.
So you think that there's...
I wonder if that's why Flacco goes on camera and blatantly lies, because you see Wack go on camera and blatantly lies. So Flacco just implements his own way of going about things, because I'm not saying Wack does or he doesn't have the video. Who knows, this snitching ass nigga. But chances are he doesn't have the video, because chances are Wack lies about everything. So we've really yet to see him come through with anything that he said he has. But it's incredible that he'll just go up here and just be like, oh yeah, definitely it'll come out for sure. Like it'll for sure come out. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna get this. This is an actual like incredible thing for me to see this, witness this.
Basically, like once they lock these three guys up, it's kind of like a waiting game of who's going to tell on who, right?
Exactly. They already had a bunch of people tell on motherfuckers. Now I'm gonna tell you why they're gonna show us the video before trial.
Why, Wack?
Because somewhere in the good old LA County right now lies a potential juror. Somebody that's going to be elected on the jury. So just like they did Diddy, they let the shit out prior to everything. So now somebody's seen it, right? They seen it. So when you say, well, you ain't supposed to see it, it's too late.
Right.
But they can't use it against the DA because we didn't know if this dude was going to take a deal. Now what gets ugly is they slap Anne Hefe with the 3 strikes clause. You understand what I'm telling you now?
Okay.
Everybody that goes to jail could get hit with this, but they don't. That says your 3rd strike, your 3rd felony.
But you know this would be his 3rd felony?
This is 3rd felony.
Because he had multiples on that.
Just because you have multiple felonies doesn't mean you have multiple strikes. Multiple felonies and multiple strikes don't equate to the same thing.
This is 3rd felony. So what happens is this. If we can't charge you with murder 1 or murder 2 or manslaughter, let's say we charge you with conspiracy to this, which led to that.
Right.
It's a felony. And because they just attached the 3 strikes clause to him, it's 25 to life still.
Wow.
Where if it wasn't there, it may have been 12, 10, 8. So when I saw that, I said, okay, maybe the case has a wobble in it, but they like they did with Pooh. My homie, they hit him with 6 counts, 3 counts of terrorist threats, 3 counts with a tip to terrorist threats. Any one of them got him life or take the deal. So when I saw that, I said, okay, they setting it up. They want him up out of here, bro. And I don't think Ant was running around there terrorizing. I just think his homies, somebody in his community, been telling on him.
Right.
They tell, Q, them niggas tell on me every week over there. But, I mean, don't even see me.
All right, there.
So wait, Wack is saying that his own homie snitch on him? Wow. This nigga just said them niggas snitch on me every week and don't even see me. I wonder what Wack has going on that will make his homies want to snitch on him, but then I wonder how his homies feel about him going on no jumper and saying that they snitches. It's a lot of things to dissect here.
There's I saw a video that basically said that Anne Hefe, like soon after the DP that ended up in a murder, that soon after it happened, that you and him were having issues and that he was.
Jeez, so we finna go ahead and knock this one down too. With that all being said, man, I don't know why Wack would go on no jumper and say that his homies snitch on him all the time, but we finna get out of here to the next one, man. Chat, y'all staying kicky because we got some things going on. But red dot to the left, you know the rest. Chat, y'all staying kicking, man, because I ain't finna hold y'all. We finna jump right back into this. Let's jump right back into this. You feel me?
Basically, like, all right, there's I saw a video that basically said that Anne Hefe, like soon after the DP that ended up in a murder, that soon after it happened, that you and him were having issues and that he was basically like calling you out for saying things on camera that seemed as if they were intended to get somebody a case. And I think a lot of people couldn't help but think that maybe you had knowledge about this in advance.
I didn't know nothing about this DP.
But you were talking about Ann was owed to DP. You were talking about like how Ann was maybe like not good in his, like it feels in retrospect like maybe you were trying to plant the breadcrumbs of letting us know that Ann was going to get picked up at some point. Like you knew in advance.
If I'm saying Ann is, I don't remember saying Ann's owed to DP for one.
You definitely said that. It's a video of it. We made a whole content piece about it.
Because I don't know nothing that Anna's did to be DP.
Right. But just like it felt like you might have had advanced knowledge of the fact that this killing happened.
Nah, I never knew nothing about it. I don't know them dudes over there. I'm not really.
So you have people from that community who are telling you shit, but they did not tell you that.
Nah, we didn't know nothing about it. And on top of that, 2 of my people that's on my team that talk to them dudes every day, they didn't know nothing about it. Think about it. 600 reported on the taco shit.
Yeah.
I'm the one gave Flacco the video.
Okay, of the taco stuff.
Yeah, I gave Flacco the video.
You were convinced by the taco thing temporarily.
Well, I got a call from over there saying Ant's in jail for killing the homie.
So Wack basically just keeps admitting over and over that he gave Flacco the fraudulent video of the taco.
And I'm like, well, shit, They don't know that. He said, Wack, the other dude already from his neighborhood, the dude with the gap in his mouth, Young Woo is his name, right?
Yeah.
Had already said it, right? So then when I called over there, they said, bro, we got the video. They sent me the video. So when I'm looking at the video, I'm like, I see a bunch of people, and you know, I don't really know Ant's cars like that. I'm like, all right, well, he been picked up. They said, Wack, here go the video to it. So I sent it to Flacco. Even in that, all I seen was Ant possibly, if he was there, they're pulling off.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if one of the gunmen jumped in Ant's car, right, then that's some different shit.
Right.
Right? But I didn't see Ant firing no shots, and I couldn't tell you if Ant was, I'm going to tell you what's fucked up about this. Let's say.
So you saw a video, and you thought it could potentially have something to do with young Ant Hefe, so you sent it to Flacco. Got it.
Hypothetically speaking,
okay.
Ant was there at the taco spot, and nobody knew it. The fact that the dude from Pueblos said Ant was in jail for this, and everybody homed in on it and started pointing out shit. Now a detective gets.
Dude from Pueblos never said that Ant was in jail. Flacco said it. The dude from Pueblos quoted him, but Flacco just chopped it up to make it seem it was the other way around.
Say, hey, what's this guy's phone number? Let's check the cell towers to see if he was in the area. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if we looked up, bro, and some shit popped up on that, because let's say, because that night.
Hey, hold on, Wack. What was that police work you just did?
Now a detective could say, hey, what's this guy's phone number? Let's check the cell towers to see if he was in the area. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if we looked up, bro.
So now you're saying that a detective could take a person who has nothing to do with this case, and should they want to make him a person of interest in investigating this case, they should take his phone and look at his connections to cell phone towers triangulation. Got it. That is crazy. This nigga Wack don't got no boundaries. He has, man, he'll get you up out of here, won't he? Get you up out of here, won't he? That boy cold.
Some shit popped up on that, because let's say, because that night I'm watching Trap Lord and a few other people, they showing these videos.
They all made a video about it.
They showing these videos of him being kind of emotional the same night, talking about the devil almost won, right? They're tying this shit together, so I'm telling myself, damn, bro, Ant picked up for a whole nother murder, some shit in January, right? Because of this dude, Young Woo, everybody's thinking it's the taco shit. What if the police was oblivious to Ant even being anywhere around this, and because everybody homed in on it, now they got a lead to say, let's check this out. Like right now.
So you mean to say if Ant was totally just done with this, but when it comes down to the whole 1-2 step, like Sierra, you're the one that introduced this content, and you're the one that introduced this whole situation to the internet space by providing this video to Flacco.
If they told me, hey bro, Wack did this at 12:30, the cell tower, my phone's going off, notification's gonna say Wack was in Burbank.
So you still think there's a chance that he could have actually done what they were claiming he did? That would be insane.
What I'm saying is, and the only reason why I'm saying this is, they pointed out, and I don't know why Ant would do this. That night, he went live. Emotional, talking about the devil almost won. Now, I don't know, right?
I mean, if he had killed him, that would have been the devil winning, right?
No, I don't
think. Or maybe that would be like, I almost got killed.
Listen, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's my only thing is saying, damn, bro, if Ant was actually there, and because this dude lied to the world and said, Ant's in jail for this, everybody homed in on it, right? And the police is watching. You know that.
That guy, Gap-Tooth guy, I forget.
The police is watching, and we all know it. So you gave the video to Flacco? That's the part that's just kind of like getting me the most. You feel me? That's the part that's just getting me the most. You know the police is watching. You know all these things are going on. So you gave the video to Flacco. Interesting.
His name is Young Woo.
He said that he was basically reacting to Flacco's theory.
I argue with dude. You know what I told him?
I don't know which one occurred first.
You know what I told him?
What?
Flacco's from North Dakota.
Bingo, yeah.
You from who's Pueblos from that neighborhood. So when you say this what happened, people's gonna believe that's what happened.
For us, we see someone from that guy's neighborhood saying it, and you're immediately thinking, I could trust him because if he's lying, then it's his ass.
That's his ass.
Yeah.
Right? And I think he was saying it because he like, well, he been arrested for it, so it ain't like it's an open case, right? Which it still is because he has been convicted.
We are far away from the time period in which things are decided.
But what's crazy is, bro, and I hope this isn't the case, and the only reason why I'm looking at it is because that shit Trap Lord and them put up, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? He was red-eyed, he was teary-eyed, he was emotional, talking about the devil almost won. Now, I seen another one, which I don't know what this is about, when Ant looked like he on crutches, saying, you know, outside, whatever, had to go to the hospital.
Now, again, these are all videos that are circulating the internet. And again, this is all just Wack trying to tie young Ant Hefe to an open and active investigation. Adam has already made it clear that he doesn't think that Ant is innocent at all. You feel me? He hasn't come out and said it so many words, but he made it clear that he doesn't think that he's innocent. He's not saying that he's guilty, but that nigga for sure not saying that he's innocent. So let's see where this goes.
So, you know, these dudes is taking that, tying it to the parking lot, all this crazy shit. Now, I'm going to ask you.
Yeah.
This had to been some Spody face shit, because this nigga's he lied more than loose cannon.
Wait, what did Spody face do?
He had, because you just said, somebody said that I knew about this DP.
No, I forget what video it was, but I watched somebody else make a video.
It was my video. You watched my video when I said that Wack lined Young Ant Hefe up for a DP for sure. You could just say it was Trap News Network. I get that y'all don't want to give me no credit, but it was my video. Don't trip.
Video saying that.
God, no, bro, nobody should know about the A-Trey Gangsta DP. Now, I know they tell because they told us Spody about Spody Face DP. All his DPs, right? Right? So, I get it. The neighborhoods ain't the neighborhoods like that no more. Your ass going, P-Dog, who we had in here. I think you wasn't here that day. Me and Lush did that one. They put his shit up, his own homies.
His DP?
They put it up, and then you shouldn't, but, you know, these days, these dudes be jealous because you got some motion. They're putting it up, bro. Adam, you know that if you slip and fall in Walmart on your face, that shit going up.
Yeah, so in this modern age, the expectation that a DP would not end up on the internet seems kind of old school, even though that is the right protocol. If this is really going to stay in-house, then you can't post a video.
There's no more. This is what I'm trying to tell people.
But a DP should be done in a scenario where there's not like a bunch of random people around that could be filming.
I'm going to be real. You
imagine in a DP scenario, it wouldn't be anybody around outside of the people participating in it.
Usually, where we come from, they go to a secluded area. They don't do that shit out in the open.
Take me to Big Bear.
Over there, they go to a secluded area, get it out the way, whatever. But in this particular situation, now, where Ant got action at is dude died from blunt force trauma, right? If all the dudes involved, it's going to be hard to get them on.
Here's the thing. In felony murder, they could just get everybody for the felony murder. Everybody who had a hand in committing this crime, everybody who had a hand in putting their hands on this man, they could all just get hit with the same felony murder. It doesn't have to just sign who sent the death blow. Doesn't matter. It's the fact that you participated in the action that's going to get you the issue.
Murder one, because they got to prove on intent that like they went into this to kill this dude.
Which they probably won't be able to.
No, they won't be able to. You get a gang expert that says when they want to kill a dude like this, they usually just catch him, shoot him, catch him on the side street.
Right.
So, you know, it's a good chance they could get manslaughters, but this is why they put that third strike clause on it.
A manslaughter still might get you what? 7 years?
12,
10 years?
10 to 12, 10 to 15, something like that. But that 3 strike clause get you 25 to life. You know who I feel for? Is his babies, because he is a girl's dad, and I know our little girls could take that, and I think Ant's sitting there brainstorming, saying, "Who snitched on me, or which one of these dudes went and told these dudes I had a conversation?" You can't blame nobody but your community.
Yeah.
And for those of y'all that know why I keep putting emphasis on the community, because like your dad has told you, son, I went through some things before you, so I know what not to keep doing.
Right.
You're not going to bait Wack into, come to the why you ain't. No, because I know what comes of that. You know how many of my homies I know in jail for murder didn't do it? Caught a dope case, when the police come, he know he ain't got nothing on him, so he don't run, but he didn't know the other nigga threw his dope right by him. That's your dope. What you gonna do, say it's his?
Right.
This what comes with the community.
But you still can't snitch on that guy.
Boo, and you're gonna say, Wack, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. So guess what? I got my options. Go to the community and run the risk of that happening. I don't hang out in the community.
Now, here's a good, my name, Aiden Phillip White just came in. Thanks for coming in, Aiden Phillip White. So that everybody knows Wack is up there recording these episodes. Why is nobody pulling up to park him? Because don't nobody want to go to jail. And ain't nobody mad enough at that ninja to go to jail. So ninjas might be mad, but they not go to jail mad. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Ninjas is mad, but ninjas ain't go to jail mad. What's go to jail mad? I know go to jail mad. Go to jail mad is when I ran up in Tayup Third's big homie's mama house, drug him out of there, and whooped him up and down the street, how like the same way they did Almighty Suspect. Only difference is it was ahead of Fade, and the one me getting packed out like Almighty Suspect, or him getting packed out like Almighty Suspect got packed out. I just whooped on him, but I was ready to go to jail. That was go to jail mad. You feel me? So niggas ain't go to jail mad. Niggas that just make videos mad. You feel me? It's a big difference between go to jail mad and make videos mad.
Community.
Hopefully I answered that question for you.
Because I can't tell. I can't say it's Lil E-Dog that ran it through it. Fingerprint it. You can't.
Right.
The rules over there, then you're going to say, well, Lil E-Dog, why you throw that at your homie? Are you wrong for that? They going to say, this would come with it.
I'm just like kind of annoyed by the response from people who seem to think that we're up for just having open, honest conversations about the ADAM thing. Like, I'm not pushing a narrative. I
mean, no, I can understand that. And when it comes to gangbanging, unfortunately, there are no rules, and the politics are not fair to everybody, and they lean towards the favorites. With that all being said, if you're watching this at the house, watch for the next video. We're going to keep y'all updated. If you can join the live, keep rocking out with me. We finna keep it going. Let's get back into this, y'all.
don't have it.
They gonna say this would come with it.
I'm just like kind of annoyed by the response from people who seem to think that we're up for just having open, honest conversations about the ADAM thing. Like, I'm not pushing a narrative. I don't have a dog in the fight. Like, yes, obviously I would love for him to be exonerated, but the way I look at it is like anybody else. I'm not bringing information to the table.
No, you're not.
I'm sitting here having a conversation about what I read in the news and what I saw on Instagram posts. I can't do anything, and I would not do anything to worsen ADAM's situation. I would not sit here and say, hey, I seen ADAM with hella blicks. ADAM told me he was going to murder this dude.
Okay, watch this.
These are things that if they were true, I would not do. But certainly, I'm not going to sit here and just hold my tongue and be like, he was a great man. There's no possible way that he's guilty. I'm going to just plug my ears. Boo, boo. You die. No, we're going to talk about it like fucking grown-ups.
We got a real situation, real.
Now, I will say this. Adam has made it abundantly clear from the beginning that he doesn't really seem like he's able to 100% believe that young ADAM isn't without fault in this situation. He doesn't seem like that at all. He seems like he's more so looking at the situation like, man, I'm being open-minded about it. From what I see about the case, it looks like this is something by Adam's belief. I'm paraphrasing here. This is plausible. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Adam is wrong for just not believing that young ADAM is 100% innocent of this situation? Or do you feel like Adam's entitled to his own opinions?
Law enforcement, a real incarceration, a real body, real information. This is public information. So I'm going to ask you a question. It's been 3 weeks. I'm Wack 100. You're ADAM22, right?
Hold on real quick, y'all. Brandon, I am on live. I will call you back when I am off.
Where the week I was going to come up?
Oh, all right. Well, shit. You want me to send you the StreamYard link?
Yeah.
All right.
Just put in the comments or something. All right.
All right, bet. Oh, shit. We got the Master of Chaos. I would assume that maybe this is the link. I would assume that this is a link. Brandon, I think that this is a link. I would assume that this is a link to the StreamYard. I would assume. Let's see where this is gonna go. Let's keep going on. This nigga Brandy.
Yeah.
If there was an individual tied to you for foul play and it came out in the internet, do you think that individual would have not have quit by now?
All right, hold
It's been
on.
3 weeks. They talked about a fake.
The master of chaos himself. What's the deal, fool?
What's up, man?
Man,
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, man, we in the cut like a Band-Aid. We see you, we can hear you. You got the big 1924 hat on. Scared to ask you what that means.
Right. But
no better than to ask you questions that I might not want the answer to.
Right. Hey, man, I believe that Wack, said it best when he was on that Wednesday show or whatever. As much as your heart goes out to Aunt Hefe, which we don't know if he's guilty or innocent, I think what has people pissed off with bro is the fact that we know bro knew better. Like, bro is a very intelligent person.
Okay.
If I'm able to see what's going on at No Jumper, if you're able to see what's going on with No Jumper, why can't he see it? And I don't mean that No Jumper is the feds or that they setting anybody up. I mean that he knew that if something went down, they were going to talk about it. He knew that if something went down, they were going to talk about him, right? It's a media channel. And Aunt Hefe didn't pull no punches when it came to talking about other people's business and drama, whether it was hood beef or whatever. He actually, had the pull in the clout to where he could speak very candidly about things that was going on with other people in LA hood politics without there being any blowback. So I can't believe that Aunt Hefe would be in jail, tripping over people talking about this situation, breaking it down. I mean, it's hood media. You a hood dude, and allegedly you did something crazy, right? It's gonna get broken down to the low at a molecular level, right? It's gonna get broken down, but all I can say is we hope Aunt Hefe is not guilty. If he is guilty, just like all of us, he's gonna have to sit down and do his time. But I'm personally mad at Aunt Hefe because I feel like Aunt Hefe was a very intelligent dude. Beyond like a dumb nigga like Suspect or something like that, I expect them to be dumb. You know what I'm saying? But Aunt Hefe, even when I was talking to him behind the scenes, he definitely seemed he was the dude who understood how to look at things from a holistic level, like from a bird's eye view. So to get caught up in that mess, man, Aunt Hefe was making money, according to what he says in his rap songs. Bro should have never been nowhere near LA. Bro should have been moved out. Like, it's like niggas don't learn from Nipsey Hussle. What was the number one lesson we learned with Nipsey Hussle? Once you make it to where you can get out the hood, get the hell out and stay out. Nothing should be, there should be no way you're back in the hood unless it's by appointment. You know what I'm saying? And I say this to anybody. What are you doing back in the hood unless there's a special event, some type of community event, you giving away turkeys or something like that? You got to learn from the mistakes of others. And I just don't feel like the dudes in LA are doing that.
So let me ask you this question. When it comes to the situation with Young and Hefe specifically, do you feel like this is something that, because like they'll say like, oh, well, Wack set him up and this happened and that happened. Do you believe any of the conspiracy theories, or do you believe that this is just an act of his own irresponsible doing, allegedly?
Yeah, it would just have to be his decision making. I'm not going to say, I don't know exactly the details, but I know with the DP situation, you shouldn't even be at no DP. You know what I'm saying? Period. Snoop Doggy Dogg ain't showing up to a 20 Crip DP. That's what we know for a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You shouldn't even be around that, because when you're the most famous person or the most reputable person in the area or the room, 9 times out of 10, the police is going to try to pin something on you because they know just hood politics. No one is universally loved in a hood. I think you said that. No one is universally loved in a hood. So just like there's 100 dudes who support you, there will be 100 dudes who will speak against you, even if that is a lie that they're telling to the police. So I think it's a miscalculation on Aunt Hefe's part. I don't know about the taco stand shit. Why are you going to get tacos at 2 a.m. at a taco stand? Like, we are not broke no more. We got money to a
No,
certain extent.
the taco stand thing is totally unrelated. That was just
Okay, cool. Yeah.
propaganda. That has nothing to do with
I
anything.
didn't think that was related, but somebody threw that out there. But because I don't follow it too closely. But yeah, it's just a place. It's just a situation where you ask, hey, Hefe, you didn't have nowhere else better to be, bro. There was nothing else you could have been doing other than this. And I feel like even though some people might make it to a point where they ain't got to deal with the hood like that, they still like feel like they got like to prove something, or they feel like obligated. You know what I'm saying? To like interact with these dudes in the hood. And it's like, you're not obligated. Like,
I would say less of an obligation and more of a familiar situation. And this is what you know. It's kind of the no place like home syndrome. But this is what comes with home. You feel me?
yeah.
And we all know that sometimes you gotta leave home.
Man, I promise you, this is like the ultimate like crash out shit of the year. I thought
this is a big one.
I thought Almighty Suspect had it. Like, this dude went from just being a wimp to doing years. This dude and Hefe came and just caught us all off guard, bro. Like, and then I see somebody in the comments talking about, if people know Wack is recording these episodes of No Jumper, dumbass. All episodes of No Jumper are recorded, fool. They on camera to be posted to YouTube. People just do not be thinking logically, bro. What the hell would it matter if Wack is recording an episode of No Jumper to give to the feds? All episodes of No Jumper are recorded and put online.
I think they were saying that in reference to like, why doesn't somebody go and do something to Wack if they know where he's going to be recording at? And my response is because I said it. Nobody's go to jail mad. I've been go to jail mad.
Oh yeah, that's me being dumb.
Mad is two different things.
Okay, that's me being dumb because I thought they meant he's recording to give it to somebody. But yeah, they know where he is. But the reality is, don't nobody got no beef to that extent with Wack 100. That's the reality. Like, what has Wack really done? Has he killed somebody? Has he fucked somebody's mama? Beat up somebody's kid? No. Everything Wack has done is just him talking. And we live in the real world. People can say whatever the hell they want to. You know, you ain't really know you could do. So somebody about to go spend the rest of their life in jail, or even spend a day in jail over trying to force a grown man to stop saying something, sounds to me like these people need to grow up.
You're not going for it?
Hell no.
Like I said, I ain't going. Well, let me ask you this, man, because I'm about to get back to the live, but I do want to ask you this question. Looking at the Young and Hefe situation in totality, do you think that he's actually upset that people are making content about it? Or do you think that at this point he's knowing that this just comes with the territory?
After that situation with Big U, I can't see nobody being upset about people making content about unfortunate circumstances. And I think he has bigger shit to worry about. I think bro in there stressed out. I think he in there, if he's did it, I think he in there kicking himself for even being around that shit. But if he didn't, I think he's forming his defense to get off. You know, I can't see why anybody would care about what's going on the internet when they in jail, other than somebody like an Almighty Suspect or something.
Yeah, because I would imagine that in this particular situation, it would be so many more relevant things to be concerned with, despite what's going on in the YouTube space. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. And Hefe used to fall asleep on the live stream, bro. I don't think he gives a fuck about what's going on YouTube.
Yeah, I would imagine that he's more so focused on the reality of his situation than anything, for real.
Yep, but I wish bro the best. I hope if he's innocent, he gets off. And I hope it's a lesson to him, man. Crazy shit. But thanks, bro, for letting me up.
All right, fool. Be safe, my dude.
All right, peace.
Peace. All right, man. And that's Brandon. Y'all know the deal, man. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. Gone. Chat, y'all saying kicking, man. We finna get it back into this good Kantiana, man. Good Kantiana. Let me see. It's always a good thing when Brandon pops around.
In the news and what I saw on Instagram posts, I can't do anything, and I would not do anything to worsen Aunt Hefe's situation. I would not sit here and say, hey, I seen Aunt Hefe with hella blicks. Aunt Hefe told me he was going to murder this dude.
Okay, watch it.
These are things that if they were true, I would not do. But certainly, I'm not going to sit here and just hold my tongue and be like, he was a great man. there's no possible way that he's guilty. I'm gonna just plug my ears. Boo boo. You die. No, we're gonna talk about it like fucking grown-ups.
We got a real situation, real law enforcement, a real incarceration, a real body, real information. This is public information. So I'm gonna ask you a question. It's been 3 weeks. I'm Wack 100. You're ADAM22, right?
Yeah.
If there was an individual tied to you for foul play and it came out in the internet, do you think that individual would have not occurred by now? It's been 3 weeks. They talked about a fake transgender with me. That we gonna talk about it. They talk about fake news with me on this motherfucker.
We actually never did talk about that. You actually bypassed that entire conversation.
Everything they bring up, it has no closure. It has no, this is boom, 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 boom.
Right.
So now we got some shit to where we see an arrest, we see a charge, we see a court date, we see the body, the victim.
The family talking about it, saying they want justice for their father, their grandfather.
That's a fact. So,
I mean, this is real shit.
I mean, so at the end of the day, I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, we talked about brick situation.
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is. I mean,
and the brick situation seems so crazy at the time. And
they definitely didn't talk about Wack getting caught with the Yaz Yender in the same level of detail that they're talking about this.
This situation is so much crazier.
That's a fact. How you feel? You know, Compton Rick Rock had a point.
Yeah.
Dude's a bozo dumbass.
Who?
Why the fuck would he kill the content and then call Lush, not call you, and then come in and really stay on mute and say 5 words and you just talk to Aunt Hefe?
Wait,
if that was Spody Face, he fakes when he says he gets a call. He goes out.
Oh, yeah.
Ant knew what time he was calling. You know
that is a good point.
You know what this
You're mad because Young Aunt Hefe and because Spody Face took a jail call from Young Aunt Hefe off camera. You're upset because of that? Niggas ain't allowed entitled to privacy.
Bozo you got up in here with a pea brain. You think Ant didn't know what day to call, what time to call?
That's a really good point. Yeah, why does Spody Face do that?
Bro, go because he's a dummy. And Rick Rock was pointing it out. He goes out.
But if Ant Hefe wanted to talk on the phone, he would have just said, hey, put me on the podcast.
Ant, listen, bro, you think Ant don't know what time to... Bro, he know what time y'all live.
Rick calls during the podcast a lot of times.
Because he knows, right?
Yeah.
So when he fades out and then comes in, he says...
Yeah, I don't understand why it's a problem for Spody Face to take that call off camera. What if Ant didn't want to be on camera? I mean, I would imagine if Ant wanted to be on camera or wanted to talk on camera, that would have been afforded to him. He obviously didn't want to.
The information on the internet is what got his bail doubled. Bro, what are you talking about? The information on the internet is what people are saying based upon what law enforcement has released.
Yeah, we don't know anything.
There's no new video to show or no recording or Ant talking. Or, What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, what are you talking about, Spody Face? What is that about?
Dude's dumb as a box of rocks.
Honestly, I didn't even think about it until afterwards when Rick Rock DM'd me and said, yo, like, ask them what Aunt Hefe said.
Yeah, the dummy faded out.
Why did they leave? Yeah.
You know what? You got a bunch of busters. You know, Spody Face, they tapped in. This nigga, I thought he did time for some gangster shit. You know, he shot a nigga because I was fucking his broad.
No way.
Yeah, that's why.
Here we go. And the campaign starts now.
I went to jail.
Shut up.
Want to bet?
No, I don't want to bet, but that's insane.
Bro.
That's true. We got.
So this is what I'm saying. You don't get no point. When I tell people, hey, look, bro, who are some of these people? We know where Lush come from. Ant was doing his climb and we all noticed him.
Yeah.
Right? Munchie B, same shit. Right? Well, that was a Flacco thing, narrative. And then, you know, boom, it's cool. Right? And I'm going to be real. Munchie B's a great podcaster. I ain't no hater like that, right? And he's unique. He's blind. He got his point of view. He lets his emotions get in the way of some shit, but okay, he's human. This dude, and I'm going to keep it real, ADAM22 dropped a diss song on 4 Extras. Adam seen he can antagonize the fuck out of 4 Extras by bringing your dumb ass on here and him seeing you. And you know what he said? Kid, why not let him stay? Nothing about you, nothing about your music accolades, nothing about your streets accolades. Now that we know you've been DP twice and went to prison for shooting a dude over abroad, it's crazy, right? Nothing about you. There's nothing we can say based upon this or that. We want you to come. You are being built You are being built. You have zero added value, but with Adam,
this is going to dramatically negatively affect the situation going on between Spody Face and Wack 100. They're already, you can't get a DP because you use your money. Yeah, that's true. But this is just dramatically negatively affect the situation, the ongoing beef with Spody Face and Wack 100. Wack just basically just poured gasoline on an already existing fire.
And no jumper is adding to you. It's just real shit.
I think Spody Face has plenty of potential as a podcast. I think he's a solid pod.
Listen.
Even if he did kill someone over his girl. Wait, he didn't kill him,
he
right?
shot a motherfucker.
Right.
And we did a bunch of time over a brawl. Punk shit.
Now on Tuesday, ADAM22 is for sure finna ex Spody Face. If he pow somebody over his baby mama, that's for sure gonna be the next conversation.
Emotional shit.
And I did not bring him on the podcast to get back and forth.
You're a fact. That's a fact.
I don't care about that at all.
Bro, that was right when you dropped the diss song.
It was around then.
What about Spody Face said bring him up? What about? We know Ant had motion.
He's woke. He got a big beard.
He was woke. Yeah, what?
He got a big beard.
He don't know if he's motherfucking Israelite, Crip. The nigga worked for the grid program.
He got squabbles.
Where?
I heard it.
We ain't seen it.
We're waiting on it.
When he got DP,
he gonna beat up Doughboy.
The 40s told me they put little homies on him and he didn't fight back. This a fact. Real 40s that you know, we both know.
Wait, oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about. Okay.
Real 40 Crips, and he didn't fight back. A nigga with squabbles is getting them off of it. We got some homies from my neighborhood. You ain't putting no 4 little niggas on. I put 4 little niggas on Cuban. 2 of them going to sleep the first 4 seconds. The other 2 going to be scared to death.
Okay, number 1, Spody Face called you a homosexual on the...
Yeah, that's definitely true. That definitely was called. But I don't think that Wack is adamant about, the situation with Spody Face over the cameras. He would be in real life shit. He was ever in the presence of Spody Face.
Podcast like a week ago, so I don't really feel like I need to go that hard defending him against these accusations because he has said similarly hyperbolic things about you.
Bro, the nigga be telling a bunch of lies.
I don't have any knowledge of his.
Listen, the dude said that I called the police on him. And that I'm the reason why Aunt Hefe's in jail. And what he doing, he got the Crips looking bad.
Just all of them?
His neighborhood, he got looking bad. Because, listen, he always say on 40s on the dead homies. I ain't heard you put nothing you say about...
What's crazy? That's a good point. Wack is mad because he can't take a DP. We've yet to see Wack show up to his neighborhood or any other blood community to handle any of the physical altercations that he has awaiting him. We've yet to see him handle any of them, actually. He's no tangibility. So even if you want to sit here and say what Spody Face did in a fight, blah, 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 we can't even say anything that you did in a fight.
By Wack on 40s in the dead homies. So as a Crip to the neighborhood 40 Crip community, all sides, your homie has said a Paru called the police on him. Blood got to bring the work. You got to bring the work. Now, ain't no 40s Crip, rest in peace, Scooter. Ain't no 40 Crips I know putting them accusations on no Damu without having to work.
I don't really see Spody Face apologizing or correcting the record.
He ain't got to apologize.
He's never done that on the podcast.
No, but now we enter into the realm of, hey, homie, is you that emotional where you just making shit up? Because what Wack got to do with Aunt Hefe and some A-Trays?
Well, you just made it abundantly clear of all that you had to do with young Aunt Hefe and some A-Trays. So it's pretty easy to tie you to the situation because you're putting yourself in a situation, swearing to God that you have all these allegiances and all these communications with these groups. So I'm just telling you what you told us.
You say Wack called the police on you? Where that's at? Wack didn't tell you, I don't strike niggas' pages. I take niggas' pages. Ask Hassan Campbell. I told you, right, since you want to play, I'm going to show you what my reach is. I take pages. I just ain't had the time to call my little team and get them on it. We get to it.
I stole it.
Right? So this is real. I don't strike niggas. You can't find nobody said Wack struck my page. I don't even know how to strike a page.
I strike. I've been doing drone strikes.
Yeah, you had the other dude accused talking about.
This nigga ADAM22 sparked out. This nigga said, I'll be doing drone strikes. Niggas burnt all the way out.
This other fake Hoover dude, whatever this dude is,
Damien.
whatever this nigga name, called himself the big fella, said, I told you to strike his channel.
Who said that? Oh, that one dude? Yeah, I never even heard of this dude.
What are you talking about?
Damian Porter?
Yeah,
I knew it was Damian Porter.
I heard of who? Is it
Listen,
really?
when the nigga went at Jack 5, right? It's real sharp. Remember he tried to run the content on Jack 5, talking about Jack was on the 50-50 yard and you ain't no good, right? The Hoovers called him and told him what kind of car his daughter drive. The next day, he was retracting like a little bitch. No, I got a call. I was wrong about Jack 5. No, you ran the content on.
All right, so that's Wack about to go into his dissertation of Damian Porter and this whole Flu Flammer Skulldugger situation. Y'all staying kick it with me though, man. It's a lot going on in this YouTube space. I'm gonna make sure I keep y'all updated. Y'all know the deal. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Pop, we gone. Chat, if you're enjoying this content, please hit the like, hit the comment, hit the get subscribe button for everything we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. If you ain't did so yet, please tap in with the tap in. Make sure you hit that notification bell, hit all, hit comment, hit notification bell, hit comments, hit the likes, hit the comments, all that good stuff. Wooty bam, wooty bam. We finna jump right back into this Kantiana, man. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. We finna get back into it.
Somebody said Wack struck my page. I don't even know how to strike a page.
I strike. I've been doing drone strikes.
Yeah, you had the other dude accused, talking about this other fake Hoover dude, whatever this dude is, whatever this nigga name, called himself the big fella, said, I told you to strike his channel.
Who said that? Oh, that one dude? Yeah, I never even heard of this dude.
What are you talking about?
So Wack and Damian Porter, for those of you guys who don't know, Damian Porter's from Hoover. Him and Wack have been getting into it for quite some time now. They've been having a back and forth. Damian Porter is the guy who makes videos and he talks like this. There's a breath and a thought and a pause in between every word. This is how Damian Porter speaks. That last one may have been too fast. This is how Damian Porter speaks. Shout out to Damian Porter. No disrespect intended, OG, but you talk slow as shit.
Damian Porter?
Yeah, I'll fake Hoover.
Is it
Listen,
really?
when the nigga went at Jack 5, right? It's real sharp. Remember he tried to run the content on Jack 5, talking about Jack was on the 50-50 yard and you ain't no good, right? The Hoovers called him and told him what kind of car his daughter drive. The next day, he was retracting like a little bitch. No, I got a call. I was wrong about Jack 5. No, you ran the content on J Hood saying he was on the 50-50 yard. Crip Mac was on the 50-50 yard, but you got that call. And they told you, don't your daughter drive this color car, this kind of car? He started retracting.
Now, that would be crazy to go onto the internet and admit that the Hoovers are sending threats and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? So that will be barnacles. That would be barnacles. That just, you feel me?
And talking about, no, I was wrong about Jack 5. You have no more credibility. Then he talking about Wack told Adam to strike him. I'm like, bro, I don't even know nothing.
The first time I ever heard of that dude was when he made a video saying that we striked his page. Now, I will say that I sent the drone strike directly to Hoodie from the Hood's block. He had to take a little week off, go sit down in the penalty box. But he uploaded a clip from the Little Weirdo interview because Little Weirdo talked about him for like 30 seconds. He uploaded the whole clip, just raw, no jumper footage. He put that on his channel and monetized it.
Supposed to.
Drone strike.
He ain't nobody anyway.
Yeah, so ADAM22 is basically saying that I had nothing to do with the Damian Porter thing. And yes, Wack, you are the one who reached out to No Jumper to get that page struck. Adam, I'll like to assume, is happy for all his bodies. As you hear him so braggadocious about the situation with Hoodie from the Hood, he's pretty adamant about, signing his name on all his bodies. So I wouldn't imagine that this would be one that he would stray away from. But like I said in the video when it happened a couple weeks ago, I didn't think that Adam had any idea of who Damian Porter was, nor did I think that he actually cared about who Damian Porter was. So I didn't see Adam jumping out the window to strike his page. What I did see is Wack reaching out to somebody from No Jumper and getting Damian Porter's page struck. And that's kind of what it seemed like happened.
Yeah.
But listen, at the end of the day, enough about NFA. Hopefully get free. I'm just saying, bro, when you are a real member hanging in your community and you outside, don't get mad when the storm comes. Yesterday, I woke up in the morning, bro, at 6 in the morning. I went in my son's room and I said, bro, why is this room hot?
How old is your son? The son you're talking about?
This one, he's 12.
Okay.
right?
Is this R&B's kid?
Exactly.
Got
It's
it.
my son,
Okay.
right?
Okay, because I'm like, who are these kids? Who are these kids? Who are these chillings? Who are these chillings? You feel me?
It was hot. I'm like, nigga, ain't no nigga. My hood, my community.
We don't sit in a hot room.
No. So you know what I did? I called a place called Arctic some shit. Left them a thing. They said, Mr. Jones, we could be here by 8 in the morning. They came in, went in my duct. They said, 3,300, we could get you fixed. Your shit is closed up. And I fixed it. And guess what? We got cold AC in the community in the hood. You get what I'm saying? Kids, what I'm telling you, listen, I gangbanged. It wasn't
They have AC in the projects. They have AC in poverty. They have AC in low-income housing.
the right thing to do. Find something else to do. As many of the things you could do, because at the end of the day, your own homies is going to be the one that's going to be part of your downfall based upon your decision. That's all I'm saying. Ant just did 8 years in the feds because his homies told on him. Ain't no way I'm over there mingling like that with them people, knowing I just didn't got bit for 8. I bet you this time Ant gonna turn Muslim. Ain't nothing wrong with it, bro. That's not a strike against him. But I mean, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Keep like, bro, at what point, even Brick, me and Brick talk. Me and Brick was on FaceTime 2 days before they picked him up. Brick told me he knew he was hot.
Right. Yeah,
I don't think Brick told you that.
He told me that, bro, like straight up. He said, Wack, a lot of shit you be saying, whoop-de-whoop, and we were just crossing information, right? But Brick said, Wack, I'm going the other way. That's why he was doing a lot of the content he was doing. He didn't give a because he knew over there was going to get him nowhere. Brick started to say some outlandish shit, which was going to cross him over into a whole nother land.
Gucci Mane got good pussy.
Crazy.
Him and 607 Unk with the baby oil.
Crazy. He didn't give a fuck, right? He was done with it, right? And I get it, and that's all we here to say. And, you know, hopefully Aunt Hefe beats it.
Yeah.
But
hopefully Young Aunt Hefe beats it after we just spend a whole hour of me talking about how he shouldn't be set free, how we just put all the evidence on the table, how we put all the business in the atmosphere, and how we just talk about this whole Flu Flammer, Sko Douglas, Larson situation. But hey, but I hope he go free. Like, this nigga Wack is a sicko bagicko. He is a sicko bagicko.
You can't cry because all of them be like, Wack, why you ain't outside in the community? Why you ain't? That's why.
Right.
I can't do it, bro. Adam, I'm sorry. I can't roll the nice.
No.
I do know R&B just left sitting we just got our invitation.
To what?
Finally, we got our invitation from the DRC, finally from the government, to clear our visas to come close the shit out.
What, the diaper business?
Finally, brother.
Oh, this nigga's finna start lying about diapers. All right. We finna get into this, man. Let's get into this Flu Flammery. Red dots to the left, you know the rest. Go. This nigga's finna start lying about diapers. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a Flu Flammerous and a Sko Douglas situation, man. For those of y'all who don't know, Wack has been lying about this diaper situation and his diaper company for a long time. So let's see what's going on with these unincredible diapers, man, because this man right here, let's see.
Just got our shit this morning, bro. So we had to
What is it?
You know, they got to send you an invitation to come over there when you're doing business with them, and then you gotta go in and send them all your shit.
So you're going to Africa?
Finally got it.
Wow.
And finally got it.
So you're going to Africa?
Yeah, we got to go to.
How long do you think you're going to stay? You're going to do like a whole trip?
No, they said it's going to take like 2-3 days. I don't plan on staying no more than like 5 days.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So Wack is now telling us he's finna go to Africa for these incredible diapers that he's been talking about for 11 days and umpteen hours that he's still burning until he returned, like an Usher song. Does anyone, he said he going to Africa to meet the CIA. That's funny. This is funny. I like this comment. That's a funny one. Does anybody really actually believe that these diapers are being manufactured? Wack said that they was available already. So why he's going to Africa now for a product that's supposed to be already available? I'm not 100% sure, but let's see.
I'm not trying to be over there a long time, but you know, I realize a lot of this shit be even with you, Adam. Like,
you should go mingle with the natives.
Definitely.
That'd be fire. Especially if you wear all the shit they wear and shit.
You know how, like, bro, I have like some real obligations.
Yeah.
I got to train the people.
Right.
I got to send them to China to get trained, and then we got to build the facilities.
Okay.
But in the meantime, the government is, for the first 12 months.
You got to go to Africa to send some Africans to China? Interesting. Okay, let's see where this stupid story goes.
They're pretty much...
We're at going to Africa to send Africans to China. Let's see where this goes.
Buying so much product just to seed the market and give away to the people.
Wow.
To where it's like, it's life-changing. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of shit been going well. Tour been going well. I know you got a zillion.
Yeah, we got a lot of questions about tour.
Let's go.
Overall, would you say that the tour was successful?
Yeah.
Financially, it was successful?
Both sides of it.
Okay.
I picked up
We're going to talk about the girl that said that she had the grape charge.
a bunch of money on the road that kind of cleared a lot of debt. You know what I'm saying?
You mean like getting different opportunities for him?
Yeah, you get out there, bro, and they be like, yo, bro, Wack, we got 10, 15,000. Could you come do an in-store? And you look up and your bus costs you 45, but that didn't happen in 3 different places. Now we can zero that out. You know what I'm saying? You know, other dudes like, hey, man, we got this. Can you do this? So, and then what I like the best is all the artists have gotten along. Not only have they gotten along, they bonded.
Especially given that it was a very gang-banged out roster.
They didn't know each other. A lot of them didn't know each other.
Yeah.
The stunt I pulled, which it wasn't a stunt. We had 2 days down. Blueface wanted to stay in Nebraska. Our next shit was like 1,000 miles away in El Paso. So I came in, I flew back because I had all them people in my backyard doing shit. And when I landed, I got a call from Alshon and Jap 5.
Right.
And he like, Wack, you know, my meeting of Jap 5 has been like, pull up, see him on the corner, Wack, what up? And I pull off. We ain't had no issues, right? He like, yo, bro, I'm doing everything I can, but I don't, you know, I ain't got the reach. Could I come out on tour? I'm like, send me your first, last name, your date of birth. You want to go on tour? First, I trolled him. I ain't gonna lie.
What you say?
I said, nigga, on power, you got me fucked up, nigga. Hoover ass nigga calling me, talking about, can you come on tour? You got me fucked up.
Shut up, what do you say?
He started laughing.
Damn, nobody respects you as a threat. Sheesh.
Said,
imagine trolling somebody gangbanging and like being aggressive, and they're like, man, shut up, you soft.
that ain't you, Wack. He said, oh, for real, right? So
that ain't you, it's sick.
what did Wack do? I said, send me information. He said, Wack, how much is the ticket, man? You know, I ain't broke, but I said, bro, I got your ticket. I got everything for you. Don't worry about it. Just meet me at the airport on Wednesday. Now, what I did know is Jap 5 had never been on an airplane.
Really?
In his life.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
He had never left LA County unless he was on a prison bus. He's never been to Vegas.
Wow.
So at this point in time.
And you had him where?
Huh?
Where'd you have him at? What dates did he go to?
He did El Paso, Albuquerque, Phoenix, and he's doing Fresno, Oakland, Fontana, Lancaster. So he's going to get 7 dates in. And so I didn't even know that he hadn't really been on the stage. So when I flew him out, I flew him in. We got to the hotel. Everybody greeted him, right? I gave him his roommate. And Jap was up the first day and a half. That little bastard didn't go to sleep. He was so excited. He didn't go to sleep till Phoenix. Because he had him.
He's sober too.
I got a bus full of savages. So I don't let them know where we're getting rooms at. They never know where we're getting rooms. Because if I tell them ahead of time, oh shit.
They'll start lining up
they
lean dealers.
So I do shit like
prostitutes
this.
And
we left El Paso, right?
Wow.
Okay.
Went to Albuquerque. 4 hours away, right? Now,
lean dealers and prostitutes is a wild night.
We'll time it to where we get to Albuquerque till we got an hour or two to get on set. Get on set, Wack, where the room at? Ain't no room. We out. Straight to Phoenix.
Wow.
I head straight to Phoenix, right? So
sounds like a fucking nightmare having to keep all these gangsters on the same page, man.
Think, well, for one, they respect me. I've done a side of, Haiti Baby. I helped him early in his career. OT early in his career. EKE, I did his deal happened in your fucking lobby. I met him in your lobby. True Car bringing him up here after one of our shows. Blueface, it is what it is.
But I got to thank you because I hit you up because BZ2 Janky, his manager, 16th management, who is unfortunately crossed out on the wall right behind you, they reached out and they said that they wanted to get BZ on a couple of tour dates. You said, boom, I'll make it happen. So I appreciate that.
I mean, at the end of the day, like what I'm like, yo, Adam called, bro, you ain't got it. Adam. That's how it's supposed to be. I come from the old way of doing shit. I don't change up when I with you. What I look like denying this man and you calling me, that's a black eye on you. He showed up, he did his shit.
Did you get a chance to talk to him and stuff?
Nah, I didn't get a chance to build with him. He showed up because that San Diego shit was wild.
Yeah?
It was wild.
Why?
It was just, for one, the ratio was like 5-1. 5.
All right, so let's get to where Adam is talking about what we want to talk about.
Women,
really not to do the fight?
I wouldn't have let the fight happen.
Bro, honestly, it was a very mismatched fight. Would you have told him not to do the fight?
I wouldn't have let the fight happen.
Because honestly, it was a very mismatched fight for him.
I wouldn't have let it happen.
Super Fire been boxing for like 10 years. Bro. He's got like 8 like bouts, like real bouts. Like,
bro, I would not have let the fight. Ray J has heart problems.
Yeah. And now he's been laid up in the hospital ever since he got knocked out. It looks crazy.
Bro, look, on Thursday, what did I say to Aiden? Yo, important. What did I say?
Oh, you're not putting Ray J in a ring, are you? And then you hit him
never
up.
Responded.
Yeah.
Now, this is after you told me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, dude got heart problems.
After you got knocked out, you were the first person I texted.
I had no idea. Ray J didn't. See, when I seen him sparring with, what's our guy? The brother, the fighter, the boxer, Rampage.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's some stream troll shit.
Nobody ever expected Ray J to actually win that fight. Now, why Ray J decided to get into that ring, I believe Ray J honestly thought that he was finna pull a Flu Flam and Skulldug and a Larson with the super hot fire situation, and I think that it backfired on him because he's an idiot.
Oh, okay.
I'm not.
Oh, he looked like shit.
Bro, he's just in the ring. Like what? Like you get what? He's just in the ring. He's on the mat. I'm not thinking nothing of it, but I will tell you this: when I watched the clip you sent me, and I heard what I heard
of him claiming that he was attempting to stage the fight.
Well, I didn't hear him say that.
That's what he said. He said we had a plan, and this motherfucker went against it.
But what was the plan?
The plan, and okay, the reason why I know...
The plan could have been, bro, I know you'll kick my ass, but let's let it go the distance.
Bro.
It didn't have to be a stage. I mean...
I was with somebody the day after the fight, and they didn't know, they didn't tell Ray J that I was in the room, that they get on the phone with Ray J, and Ray J just immediately spills the beans about the whole thing. They had a whole plan where they were going to...
Whoa, hold on. What was that, Adam?
Tell you this. When I watched the clip you sent me.
Yeah.
And I heard what I heard.
Of him claiming that he was attempting to stage the fight.
Well, I didn't hear him say that.
That's what he said. He said, we had a plan, and this motherfucker went against it.
But what was the plan?
The plan, and okay, the reason why I know...
The plan could have been, bro, I know you'll kick my ass, but let's let it go the distance.
Bro.
It didn't have to be a stage. I mean...
I was with somebody the day after the fight, and they didn't know, they didn't tell Ray J that I was in the room, that they get on the phone with Ray J, and Ray J just immediately spills the beans about the whole thing. They had a whole plan where they were going to go in there, make it go all 3 rounds, try to make it look good for the fans, but not actually knock each other out, which makes sense because Super Hot Fire has so much more experience than Ray J. Ray J is in apparently fucked up condition health-wise. So, and look at him now. He got knocked out and he ends up in the hospital.
His heart was back down to 25%.
So you know, as much as it's fucked up to go by.
Adam just exposed the fact that Ray J indeed tried to cheat and lie and scam and flu flam Aiden Ross. Damn, Adam. Damn it, man. Ray J, you done said too much. Now Adam, no, now he done put it on no jumper. Now Aiden Ross, no, now he ain't gonna pay you. And Wack ain't gonna be able to get you paid because that's a flu flam. Blueface still ain't got paid. Now they might fuck around and put the police on you. Damn it, man, with a damn it plan.
Behind Aiden's back and make this sort of backroom deal. And I think it also could be like mega illegal because of the betting and the interstate commerce and communication. I don't know. But either way.
What did he say? Who was supposed to win?
Nobody, I don't think anyone's supposed to win. It's supposed to go the distance, 3 rounds.
And then let the judges, or I don't know how this MMA shit works. How does that work? Do the judges?
In MMA, they got judges, yeah. But he didn't actually specify exactly how it was supposed to go, but I assume that it was supposed to go the distance. And obviously, they wouldn't be able to control if it was a draw or not. But definitely the plan was not for Ray J to get brutally knocked out.
What happened was, if that was the plan, if you're saying you heard this, let's hypothetically saying what you're saying is
and
true.
all I'm saying is what Ray J said in the ring immediately after the fight. So I don't really feel bad about like.
I think Super Hot fight. Now, let me tell you what got my attention.
Damn it.
And we know Super Hot.
I don't feel bad about adding to it because nigga Ray J is what ADAM22 is saying.
Great guy. Great American.
Have you ever seen Super Hot Fire get a microphone put in front of him and he don't say nothing?
I think he did the same thing after the Gypsy Crusader fight.
No, he talked.
Oh, okay.
He was mad.
Did he? Oh, okay. Yeah.
He was mad as.
But I think I watched another. Oh no, I watched another fight where he lost and he wouldn't get on the mic right afterwards.
Now he won this one and knocked Ray J the fuck out. Gave Ray J some knocks.
But as soon as he knocks Ray J out, he doesn't waste a second. He sprints to the other side of the ring and puts his hands up. It's not like I think that if I was in his position and I boom accidentally knocked homie out, my reaction would be like, oh.
No, listen.
At least a little bit of like, oh.
Yeah, Super Hot Fire was immediately like, ha ha, I just slept your stupid AWW.
Oh, man, not immediately
Ray
celebration. I think Super Hot Fire went behind his back and was planning on knocking his ass out the whole time.
Ray J saying what he's saying, Super Hot didn't want to face him. It was like, bro, I fucked you.
Well, because as soon as he gets on camera, he has to answer for what Ray J said about it.
He left.
Yeah.
I seen him run around the ring and I'm watching this shit. I'm like, what is he?
That might have been the smartest thing he ever did because he probably would have sounded crazy getting on there and like trying to not confirm what Ray J said, even though it's true. And especially if Ray J gets in there and starts arguing with him and saying, hey, we had a plan, it's going to look crazy because he's not going to be able to really lie his way out of it.
Here goes the thing. Now, we're talking to academic. He says that.
And it's crazy that Wack is not really sticking up for Ray J. And Wack has said a few times while talking to academics, should Ray J be guilty of this crime, this flammery, this skullduggery, this level of larceny, Ray J was on his own. So I like how Wack kind of like is going against Ray J. And it makes me wonder if maybe Ray J took a deal for this fight behind Wack's back. And it's a little bit of a larceny right there because we do know that allegedly Aiden Ross will be Wack's plug. We do know that Wack is, in bed with Ray J, but Ray J's trying to get out of this little situation with Wack. So it would be not unwise or not illogical to think that maybe Ray J might have did a little behind the back of Wack.
Hey, bro.
Behind a Wack attack.
I said, well, man, I heard what Ray J said, but he started laughing in the middle of it. So I don't know if Ray J's controlling. Because he started like he gave this laugh shit. And I'm like, bro, are you trolling? You bullshitting around, or are you trying to say something? I don't think he said nothing too damaging. Because what did he say?
He said we had a plan. Okay. And he fucked up the plan. He knocked me out. He just admitted to a felony, I'm pretty sure.
How?
Because it's like number one, they violated the contract, so they lied to fucking Aiden Ross and Brand Risk about their intentions for the fight. So I don't think they're gonna get paid. Aiden said that he's not speaking on it until his lawyers give him permission to do so, but they're doing an investigation right now. If they do, if Ray J tries to sue him, they're going to subpoena his phone records. They're going to find out about the text between them. And I don't know that I think that Ray J is such a criminal mastermind that he would have not talked about it via text. I think they're
now see what I do know, and I got me scratching my head. Ray J don't usually involve himself in these type of activities without coming to me. But he probably thought Wack's going to shut it down. I would have shut the fight down.
It didn't seem like a wise decision to take that fight.
I wouldn't have, for health reasons.
Yeah.
Bro, you're not doing that. What is he paying you here? Don't do that. We'll get it back later. You're not doing that. Because we both know Super Hot can box a little bit.
Yeah.
We just watched him brawl with the Gypsy dude.
I mean, he looked vastly superior to Ray J.
Yeah, so the first round, I think Aiden was kind of on to it. He's like, hey, bro, what are you doing? Like, why aren't you feet? Why is he swinging?
I didn't actually hear the commentary.
Bro,
there.
I just heard the other day, he's like, why aren't you swinging? What are you doing? Like, yo, what is he doing?
Yeah.
And then the other dude says, nah, he's setting him up. He's going to knock his ass.
Yeah, now that was a tricky situation. That was an extremely larceny situation. And it did look like maybe Super Hot Fire was on some flammery. And it kind of thought like, at the last minute, like, never mind, I don't want to do that no more. You feel me? Like he kind of switched up. So I can see that point.
That's our second round.
I think even for a very good fighter, it's probably pretty hard to get in the ring and like fake box. Because when you watch people really box, they're trying to take each other's head off.
The problem with him is we've been watching him really box for the last 4 or 5 brand risk events, and we've never seen you jump in here and not engage.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
What if he oh no, I'm not even gonna suggest it, but what if that fight was like he's in the hospital now? What if he don't come out of the hospital? What if Super Hot Fire just committed a murder on camera?
No, because you signed the contract, you know it says.
Yeah, but they went against the terms of the contract.
It says nobody's liable.
They had a whole plan that he wasn't gonna punch him like that.
We don't know that.
Well, apparently Adam knows because he was on the phone when Ray J got his call leaked. So Adam seems like he knows.
We don't know that. It looks that way.
That would be wild though. Super hot face in the bottom.
But I'm gonna tell you, looking past it, because that shit is a bet nap.
Yeah.
Right? Looking past it.
And Rainbet is co-owner of Brand Risk.
Or whatever, right?
As is Drake, apparently.
Lord, listen. Now, I don't know how they investigate these things. But let's say you got somebody who, or a bunch of people who bet, right? And one of them disgruntled because he bet 100 grand.
Mm-hmm.
He bet 100 grand because he was told and promised something.
Mm-hmm.
And if this dude goes and tells somebody that shit, now that could lead to some serious trouble. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I just think Ray was like, bro, don't knock me out.
Yeah.
I don't think they was trying to like rig no shit. But even with that, I don't know how Aiden looks at that.
But that is like, well, Aiden would be furious if they actually did that. But that, like, I mean, the whole thing about it is like not knocking someone out kind of like ensures that the fight's not really that embarrassing for either party, you know? Because really,
I guess if you feel me? I guess if nobody gets knocked out, you take it to the decision is. I guess that's like something that you can't combat, but it doesn't really seem to make sense because every good fight requires, like, you know, in that situation, you want to see a knockout. You want to see somebody get put down because in reality and totality, we're not watching a huge, you know, super respectable, super in-depth professional fight. This is a brand risk fight between Ray J and fucking Super Hot Fire.
Like, whatever happens in the ring, it's not really a big deal unless you get knocked out. Getting knocked out is really, really embarrassing. Obviously, not throwing a punch, also pretty embarrassing, but like, it's hard to plan that out. It would be hard to script 3 rounds of not throwing a punch. But I don't know. I think that they tried to get tricky with it. Now it's making me look at all of Super Hot Fire's fights a little differently because I watched a bunch of his fights before I interviewed him.
No, I think the other ones he was fighting.
Some of them, yes. The Gypsy Crusader one was a war, but he had like a fight or two also that I saw that didn't really sit right with me the first time. So now I'm wondering if he's got a whole thing.
And see, based upon that is the reason why Aiden will probably not let Super Hot fight, because now you got people like doubting. He's building his brand with boxing.
And he doesn't like this controversy because a lot of these controversies are actually really bad for business. It's not like podcast.
Yeah, it looks really bad for business. It looks like he has no control over the situation. It looks like he is basically a waste of time. It won't be taken serious by any real tangible or any real reputable boxing commission or any real boxing advocates and or fighters.
Testing where controversy is just fine. It's like, no, this
Super Hot hasn't said anything.
And that's kind of, that's interesting.
He hasn't said anything. So, and Ray J, he opened the door. And I don't know, bro, because he gave this little laugh in the middle of saying this shit. And that fucking dude is a troll, bro. You know what I'm saying? I see the way you say it looks. And you said you heard some shit. And if you say you heard it, because if I'm telling you I heard some shit, I heard it.
The person I was with is just Ray J wouldn't lie to him.
Yeah. I'm not listening. I'm not going. Oh, shit.
And it sounds like Wack already knows. And it sounds like Wack is trying to be a part of Adam, Flu Flam, and Ray J.
Let's see where it goes, bro.
That might end up being one of the most salacious boxing scandals of our time. If these lawsuits really go down and they really get access to motherfuckers' phone records where they're talking, planning shit out. Oh my God. Anyway, all right. So we got to dive into this. When did you first become aware of there being or sexual assault allegations on the tour?
All right, man. So we finna go ahead and get into this. Red dots to the left. You know the rest, man. Bow. We up out of here, man. We are gone. tricky, icky, Mickey, Vicky, sticky situation, man. But y'all know here at TNN Trap News Network, we're going to keep y'all updated, everything we got going on. So without that, further ado's or any adon'ts, let's go ahead and slide right back into the Tiana. You feel me? You feel me?
They get access to motherfuckers' phone records where they're talking, planning shit out. Oh my God. Anyway, all right. So we got to dive into this. When did you first become aware of there being or sexual assault allegations on the tour? The first one that I became aware of was there was a woman who apparently wanted to have a consensual sexual experience with EKE. And she even made a video with him in which she told him that she was agreeing to have sex with him. But then
that one couldn't be your first one.
Okay, that wasn't the first one.
The first one should have been the third chick.
I thought that we are talking about third because then that's the woman, right, who went into the hotel room and then said that her third forced himself upon her.
No, so
okay.
When I said three,
the fact that there's so many is crazy.
3 allegations.
Right.
Right. The first time I heard something about it, R&B sends me the clip.
Okay.
Right, and I'm looking at it because once I get back from the shit, I'm to the room.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I'm going to fuck their whole party up.
By being an old man? And
when I'm on the bus, everything's quiet.
You're going to tell them not to do bad things and that's going to.
Exactly, right? Yeah. So when I see, this chick, right? So I immediately, when the ladies, when third says, oh, your coochie's garbage, but she gave me head. And she was like, well, you ate my booty. She outed him, right? So now at this point, I'm on it. Okay. I called down there to my road man. I called Bodine. Bodine, what the f is going on?
Oh, so you're talking about the video where the girl is kind of zipping her pants up and she got a big old fupa.
And
he got the fupa. Is she a fupa-nator?
Talking about
a fupa nihilist.
She's fine.
There. Yeah. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So the reason why I blew that one off, I say,
Boomzilla.
What's going on? He say, bro, they were loaded. Him and his chick is together right now. They going shopping, eating, and back. Right?
Third and that girl? Or?
Yeah, the third and the girl, right?
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, maybe it's some bullshit. I go down to the lobby, call, hey, where's he put her on the phone. Oh, we were just up. No, we're hanging out. Everything's cool. So I let it go.
Okay.
Right? Now, from that one, which was like a troll, them fucking around, that was in Yakima, Washington. So let me get your... So...
Shout out to Top Rank Demon, who's from there.
The second one comes from Oregon. I think she saw that and says, I'm going up. Right? So then I look up and I'm like, yo, this is chick.
So the second one was from earlier in the tour?
Was from the second tour date.
Got it.
Right? Yakima's the 4th tour date, right? Mm-hmm. So when I look up, I'm like, what this is? And I'm like, bro, is that who I think it is? Her and her mother was a duo.
So her and her mama was a duo? That's it.
Her and her mom both came through to get...
But let's get
there was one of our guys I was on, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, who is she talking about? They're telling me they don't know, right? So days, she paid his car note and all kind of shit.
Wow.
Right? So when she came with that, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, who is she talking about? They're telling me they don't know. This is when I'm like, hey, listen, go file a police report because I know how it goes. When I'm for days, all the shit. And she got by one of the DJ homies. Wasn't our DJ. Actually at that hotel. Oh,
so her and her mom both came through to get...
They straight up. They like, look, we both get this, my mom, this. They were actually at that hotel a day prior to us even getting there.
God bless America.
Yeah, they're there for some other shit. And she got by one of the DJ homies. Wasn't our DJ, but one of our guys I was on the tour, DJ, ranched with her for a couple days. She paid his car note and all kind of shit.
Wow.
Right?
What happened
so when she came with that, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, well, who is she talking about? They're telling me they don't know. This is when I'm like, hey, listen, go file a police report because I know how it goes. They'll say shit for everybody to talk to them.
And are you talking about the woman who made the video basically saying that she was like pulled into the hotel room and then she woke up and her underwear was off or whatever?
No, that's the
third one. Oh, okay.
Right? The second one.
What's the third one?
Instagram. And when I looked at it, she had been sending me, first she says, who was this guy? It was DJ Mack. He was our DJ, right?
Okay.
And this guy did this. And then right under it, she says, but check my music out. Right under it, she says 2 posts. I wish I remember. You remember that girl name? Because I can find them. I'll show you this shit. Can't make this shit up.
Yeah.
But check my music out, right?
I mean, hey,
So I do what I do. I go on the bus. Hey, who is this chick? What's she talking about? They're like, oh, no, that's EKE's, whatever.
So EKE taking down everything.
EKE got consent.
Okay.
I'm like,
EKE did get consent, but who didn't get consent is the question. Let's see if Wack gets into it.
They recorded it. They sent it to me. So now at this point in time, look, lady, I'm not going to argue with you because what you're trying to do is get some clout and get a bunch of interviews. I'm going to put you in the box. Go to the local police department, file your case.
Right.
This is what didn't make sense to me. You're telling me at 5 a.m., you woke up.
You never said a time. And then in the other video, you said 4 a.m. Now you're changing the time to 5 a.m. So now you're taking my interview, misquoting it, and then you're taking the misquote from yourself and misquoting yourself again. Gotcha.
With a sore vagina.
Nah.
Sore, 5 a.m. From somebody on the bus, from my DJ. This is what you're saying.
And I know Adam watched it because I sent Adam live when I was interviewing the girl. And Lush.
You come back to my bus at 1 p.m. same day to braid EKE's hair, and you felt them so much where you decided with your sore vagina and your mind state that you've been SA'd, I'm going to give him some. Adam, I'm sorry. You in the porn world, I don't know. That shit just didn't add up to me.
I mean, she could have had a sore pussy and then decided she wanted to get some more dick.
So you're like, mentally, I don't think
sometimes a girl might like get raped and then want to have a consensual sexual encounter.
See, I don't know nothing about no shit like that.
To sort of like reclaim her,
listen,
her power.
That is an Adam theory.
It's a theory. I don't know.
Does that like? Bro,
I've heard of stuff like that. You know,
that after being taken advantage of, they want
because sometimes they're in denial of it immediately after, you know, and they might want to like, oh, if I have sex with them consensually, then somehow that like covers up for it.
Now I've heard women say that before. It's like reclaiming their strength, reclaiming their power, taking back what they feel like was taken from them.
That makes it so it wasn't.
So now I asked her, hey, do you know who you went to the room with? Well, somebody sent me a video of me twerking on him and him slapping my ass, so it had to be him. That's when I told her, go file your police report, do your rape kit, because now we want to know. Now, ever since I told all these ladies, please go file a report. Well, Wack, what I'm telling you is file a report. Do what I would want my daughter to do, right? Ever since I gave them these instructions, we haven't heard anything from them. And the bus quickly realized, oh, bro, I see what this is. Because when I told the lady, hey, you know, I could work out a feature for you. That'd be cool. Yeah, Wack, I mean, we can work something out. At that point, I was furious. Now you're trying to extort me.
So I will say this, and I'm the one that interviewed the girl. If she herself has not gone to file any type of yape kit or any type of police flammery, skullduggery, or larcener, little mama, you're going to get what you get out these streets, and it's going to make it real hard to believe your story. And anytime you cry wolf moving forward, and anybody know about this, it's going to go right back to this. So I hope that you really were handling your business. But in the fact that you weren't handling your business and now you're just trying to come with a play, it's going to get you GLY. You don't got no alibi. It's ugly. Yeah, it's ugly.
Because if you really been this, you don't give a fuck about none of that.
Yeah.
You want some justice. I'm trying to understand. It's been a week too. Where's any of these reports? Some of these dudes should have been contacted.
Yeah.
Who did you say it was? Here's his Instagram. So we waiting on you.
So, but there's two things to worry about. There's criminal charges, and then there's lawsuits. And lawsuits can pop up out of nowhere, and they don't necessarily require, criminal charges, even though it would be very advantageous.
Again, when you come in with your lawsuits, you got to have your facts.
Yeah.
Like I told her, the hotel has the video footage. I gave her instructions.
Of what? Of like going to the room?
She said that the dude pulled her off the bus, took her through the lobby, Took her through the elevator up to the room.
She was supposed to get the hotel cameras.
I said, go tell the local law enforcement this. File your report so they can go pull the footage. Because this guy's telling me none of that ever happened.
Right.
So I want to know two things. If you're lying or if he's lying. We don't harbor fugitives like that.
But the video, if it's just him walking to the room with her, it's pretty unlikely that unless she's like stumbling and falling all over the place, that you're not really going to be able to make any big conclusions about how drunk she was, right?
Well, no, you won't be. But what I would be able to make is...
But you'll be able to see if she did, in fact, go into the room with him.
You took her to the room.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Right? Because I'm going to ask you, did you take her to the room? I'm going to ask you these questions. If you tell me no, and the video comes out saying you took her to the room. Because look, if you take a chick to the room and y'all both know what y'all doing, yeah, bro, I took her to the room and I got some head. You're not going to lie about it. Hey, bro, she's making these allegations. Was you involved with?
So he said he did not even take her to the room?
Say he didn't take her to the room.
Oh, so are you feeling a little bit weird about third now or something?
That wasn't third. That was
like maybe you can't trust him?
Well, no, but I think, no, it ain't. That third didn't really do nothing because the chick
Blueface's DJ is the one with the issue of the yay
that he was trolled on the bus.
Yeah,
bro, she laid up with him. What, another day and a half? She laid up with him, drove him around, and all kind of shit. Right. My thing with third is you were out there on that bus conducting yourself like you were a fucking artist.
Right.
See, you eliminate that bullshit you was doing on Blueface stream, the situation's not there. Because some of these girls, you can embarrass them. She was from LA. That chick's from LA. She ain't even from up there. You know what I'm saying? She let motherfuckers know I got bread. I got 200,000 in the account. She showed, look, I'm up here doing what I want to do because I want to do it. I can't get the Haiti baby, so I'll settle for you. That's what she said. Swear to God. That's what she said.
100.
Motherfucker, you are the help, but you're in shape, so f it. And you ate my pussy good.
Yeah, which is insane.
So I'll go back to the
too
room.
fat. You can't.
Which is insane for a groupie to be able to say
that out.
I mean, bro, listen. I don't know what was going on.
The first,
third said,
fupa, man.
Third said, I only ate your pussy because you was fine.
I guarantee that shit tangy.
Wow.
Mwah. Mwah. Like licking a lime peel. Mwah.
Show that shit hitting.
Listen, first of all, you know, I've been on a lot of tours. And tours is very dangerous to me, dealing with law enforcement, different cities. You don't know who got a problem with you, with the artists, shit like that.
Especially when everyone on the tour is a gang member.
You handling money. Well, that's a plus for the tour bus. One thing I had was a solid tour bus.
But I'm just saying
everybody on that bus is going.
But anyone could potentially have somebody who don't like Hoover, so they want to go come do something to Jab 5. Somebody who don't like Schoolyard Crips.
Sounds like Wack just did it for free security.
For some reason, which probably wouldn't really happen outside of LA, but you know, it's like it's possible.
But one thing, when I'm like the ward when you getting on that bus. Hey, I don't give where you from. I don't give about none of that. When you step on this bus, we're all one. If not, don't get on the bus. When we stopped in Sac, you think we wasn't on alert for Haiti? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so different places we go, so, you know, we know, keep an eye on Haiti.
It's got to be like almost impossible to get these guys to not bring guns on tour, right?
No, there were no guns on that tour. Blueface on paperwork.
Okay.
I don't need that. I got
That's the only right answer.
Venues. And you got to understand, with me being Wack, being in this game so long, there's no city that I'm stopping in
where you can't get a
that I don't have.
I don't got them niggas all in position because I'm Wack 100 and I call that dog.
People there already. So they Cuba to tell you, they be at the parking lot where we pull up. They stay there, they man the lobby, and they get us up out of there. Once we get certain amount of miles out the way, I release them and we on to the next people. So, but we haven't really had them type of problems. People been cool. We haven't had no real crowd problems.
I mean, that is the weird thing when you go on tour is that there will be a lot of little hiccups, but people are able to kind of use those to present the tour as if the tour is a total disaster, even though as a whole it might have still been successful.
We haven't had any problems. All the dudes bonded. Jap, I think Jap 5 benefited the most.
Yeah.
Because he was able to come on there and bond and learn some shit.
He needs those experiences.
Yeah, bro, that was his first time really on the stage. He like, he's like, hey bro, could I come to your room and practice with you when you drop the beat and you do that little run? So I'm like, yo, Jap, he bought his craft. You know what I'm saying? He talking to Cube like, Cube, he be writing shit. He's like, yo, bro, put something together for me, right? He saw Creep's vet. He like, bro, I was watching this in prison. Creep like, you want to drive it? You can drive the motherfucker from Phoenix to Dago. You know what I'm saying? So it was a great experience for him to say like, damn, Wack. And he looked at me, he said, hey, bro, first time I spent some time around you, I hear when you said, when you get to know me, you realize how many people don't. I said, bro, he said, bro, you ain't.
Yeah, we're all off the topic of the tour. Let's see where this goes.
Nothing like what these people say you are. I said, they don't know me. Or half of them tried to get in and I detected the bullshit and I cut them loose, right? And then at that point, then they're going to run their narrative. But the tour overall been very successful. I got a second run already came out.
Are you managing Jab 5?
I will say,
open to the idea.
I will say this. Birdman called me. I have an obligation to 3 more situations and Savvy third. He like, look, Savvy, that's your shit.
He's still locked up, right?
Yeah, but he on his way home. 3 more.
All right, man, I'm going to let y'all catch the rest of this on the Adam and Wack show. I got to go take care of some things. Chat, I appreciate y'all for rocking out with me, but I'm up out of here to the next one, right down to the left. You know the rest. We gone. I'll be back later on and we can finish this up. You dig me?